When Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots debuted on the PlayStation 3 in 2008, it was widely celebrated as a masterpiece of cinematic storytelling and gaming, as the climactic chapter in Solid Snake's saga. It brought together complex narrative threads, thrilling gameplay, and Kojima's production's signature depth, offering fans an unforgettable experience. Yet despite its legendary status, MGS4 remains stuck on the PlayStation 3, inaccessible to the new fans and bound by the limitations of the original hardware. With the recent Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1, including Metal Gear Solid 1 through Metal Gear Solid 3, and the announcement of Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, fan hope is higher than ever that Metal Gear Solid 4 will make its way to modern consoles in a potential Master Collection Volume 2. These recent developments, alongside teasers from the key figures like producer Noriaki Okamura and a voice actor David Hayter, suggest that Guns of the Patriots may soon be freed from the PlayStation 3 exclusivity. Here's why we actually need a remaster for Metal Gear Solid 4, how it could address both the positive and challenging elements of the original, and what such a release would mean for the future of the series. At its core, Metal Gear Solid 4 is a feat of storytelling and world building. It concluded Solid Snake's story arc in a poignant, nostalgic manner, and fans found themselves captivated by the game's themes of legacy, war, and sacrifice. It remains a standout entry in the series for its ambitious narrative, bringing together iconic characters like Liquid Ocelot, Raiden, and Big Boss. Metal Gear Solid 4's blend of cinematic storytelling and gameplay was groundbreaking, and Kojima's productions created a detailed, multi-layered world that still holds up for the fans who experienced it on the release. Technically, Metal Gear Solid 4 was a marvel, leveraging on the PlayStation 3's hardware. The game showcased stunning detailed graphics, dynamic lighting, and fluid animations. The game's settings were equally impressive, spanning war-torn regions across the globe, from the Middle East to South America and Eastern Europe. The Octocam system, which allowed Snake to blend into his surroundings dynamically, remains one of the game's defining features, introducing a unique layer of strategy to its stealth gameplay. Despite its many strengths, Metal Gear Solid 4 had a few areas that could benefit from a modern remaster. One of the primary criticisms was its extensive use of long, non-interactive cutscenes, some stretching over 30 minutes. While the storytelling depth was appreciated by the fans, this format could disrupt gameplay immersive, and some felt that it detracted from a more balanced narrative approach. By integrating more interactive storytelling or introducing optional cutscene lengths, a remaster could preserve Kojima's vision while delivering a more player-focused experience. Another aspect that could be improved in this game's control scheme, the PlayStation 3 controller was serviceable, but the controls could feel clunky or imprecise compared to today's standards. An updated control system would make Metal Gear Solid 4 more accessible to new players and would enhance the overall gameplay experience for returning fans accustomed to the modern control layout. The anime AI was another limitation. While engaging, enemy behavior could feel predictable, lacking the adaptability and complexity of more recent stealth games. A remaster could incorporate advanced AI programming to make enemies more responsive, thus creating a greater sense of challenge and realism in stealth and combat situations. The anticipation of Metal Gear Solid 4 Remaster has reached new heights following the release of Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1, which includes Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, and many more. And also with the interview with the IGN, Metal Gear producer Noriaki Okamura addresses the topic of Master Collection Volume 2 and its potential inclusion of Metal Gear Solid 4. Although Okamura remained tight-lipped about the specific details, his comments left room for optimism. And I quote, "We definitely are aware of the situation with Metal Gear Solid 4, Okamura noted, referencing the desire for the modern release. While unable to reveal much, Okamura hinted that the fans should stay tuned, implying that the beloved title may indeed be part of the Konami's future plans for the series. Adding fuel to this speculation, David Hayter, Solid Snake's iconic voice actor, tweeted a photo of himself next to Metal Gear Solid 4 model of Solid Snake with the caption, had a pretty cool meeting the other day. This actually was posted after the release of the Metal Gear Solid Volume 1, prompting fans to speculate that Metal Gear Solid 4 could finally be on horizon. These hints from key figures involved with the series suggest that Konami may be taking steps to revive Metal Gear Solid 4, potentially as a part of the Master Collection Volume 2. Given the power of the modern consoles, Metal Gear Solid 4 could benefit from the significant enhancements without altering the core experience. And here's what a remaster could actually bring. First, graphical enhancements and performance improvements. A remaster would allow Metal Gear Solid 4 to take the full advantage of current generation graphics and processing power, enhancing environments with higher resolution textures, realistic lighting, and improved character models. Running at the stable 60 frames per second, a remaster could make movements and combat smoother, elevating the game's immersive experience. Number 2. Streamlined storytelling and interactive cutscenes. While Metal Gear Solid 4 cinematic storytelling is indeed iconic, a remaster could add options, to skip, or maybe even shorten, or even add interactive elements to the cutscenes. This approach would preserve Kojima's vision, while making the story flow more smoothly for the players seeking a balance between narrative and gameplay. Number 3. Updated controls for modern playability. By optimizing the control scheme to suit today's hardware, a remaster could bring new accessibility and enjoyment to the game. With improved sensitivity and layout adjustments, a remaster version could feel both nostalgic and comfortably modern for new and returning players. Enhanced AI for a greater challenge. So, modern AI advancements could introduce more dynamic, responsive enemy behavior, creating an engaging stealth experience where enemies adapt to the snake's action. These enhancements would make each mission more challenging and rewarding, heightening the thrill of infiltration. Quality of life features, such as a remaster, could incorporate quality of life improvements like frequent save points, reducing loading times, and better UI for Octocamo as an example, and inventory management included. Including a photo mode would also be a fantastic addition, allowing fans to capture iconic scenes in higher detail. Revitalized multiplayer with Metal Gear Online. Originally, Metal Gear Solid 4 included Metal Gear Online, a unique multiplayer mode that allowed players to experience tactical combat together. A remaster could revive this mode, with updated matchmaking and new content offering long-term replayability and broadening the appeal of a remastered version of Metal Gear Solid 4. But honestly as well, I kinda don't see this happening. It's just a little bit of a wishful thinking. The desire for Metal Gear Solid 4 Remaster is stronger than ever. Not just due to the game's legacy, but also because of what a remaster could bring to today's gaming landscape. Recent developments, including Okamura's hints about Metal Gear's Master Collection Volume 2 and David Hayter's tweet, suggest that Konami may be taking fans' demands quite seriously. MGS4 deserves to be accessible to new generations of players, and a remaster would bring the iconic title into a modern era while preserving the essence of Kojima's vision, with the potential to enhance the gameplay experience, enrich the visuals, and even introduce Metal Gear Solid Online, perhaps. A remaster of Metal Gear Solid 4 would cement its status as a must-play for veterans and newcomers alike. After so many years, it's time for Guns of Patriots to be freed from its PlayStation 3 exclusivity and celebrate as a foundational piece of gaming history. Thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys all, and have a wonderful day.